I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
God, there's so
Hey
many
everybody,
friends
welcome
right
back
here.
to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2019.
Hey,
I'm Morgan from the
everybody.
Treehouse here with Sam from the Treehouse,
Hey.
Ethan from
Hello,
the Treehouse,
Morgan.
who will be
Mario
translating
Maker
our
2,
very
baby.
special guest, Mr. Tezuka,
Woo.
producer of Super Mario Maker 2. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry we didn't have a warp pipe for you to come down. I know that's your preferred method of entering our
Yay.
events now, but we'll work on that for next year.
すみませんでした。
残念です。
That's too bad, but no, maybe next time.
So Sam, I'm going to turn it over to you to get this segment started.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of great stuff to show folks today. Actually, here, just hanging out on the title screen, we can see so many new elements. We've got the Super Mario 3D World game style. We've got the
Oh shit, the
Koopa Troopa
title
card
screen.
on there. Tezuka-san, I know the dev team has worked so hard to put so many new things into
Look
the
at the
game.
sleeping Koopa
But they're actually not
in the
quite done
car.
yet. They're still doing
Aw,
a
so
little bit of work, aren't
cute.
they? Do you have any updates you can share with us?
開発チームが今まで新しい要素をいっぱい入れてるんですけれども、その仕事がまだ続いていて、でも新しいアップデートが何かシェアしていただけますでしょうか。
Volume up.
まだまだ今現在も作り続けてるんですけども、本当はあまり言いたくなかったんですけど、リクエストに
Koopa woke up.
とフ
Mhm.
レンド
Oh
の
yeah.
マッチング機能
Wow,
って
he
いうの
killed
は
the
今
Koopa.
実装しようとしています。
So yeah, we are continuing our work, and I wasn't sure I was going to talk about this today, but
Dang,
we are
Karo
planning
P.
some. We're going to be making some changes to the matching with friends that you can play.
Oh, I was hoping to get that 50
They
coins.
said they're gonna make changes to matching with
Awesome.
friends that
We'll
you
be
can
able to
play.
share. And also,
Oh,
kind of cool, we can
good.
just play a
D-
course
d-
right
did
on
they
the
just
title
confirm that
screen
we
here
can
before
play
we
with
even
friends
jump
now,
into the
actually,
game.
online?
Yeah, it just did.
So let's hop in here.
Maybe they won't make it ranked for
Do some
friends.
playing.
I
So
think
maybe
that was
hang
our
out in
main
story
concern.
mode a little bit, show off a little bit what we got there.
まあ
Because they
最
didn't
初
want
からストーリー
friends,
モードに入っていこう
going
か
into
な
the
と思い
rank,
ます。
ranking
So I was
system.
wondering if you could share with us a little bit more about why you chose to add story mode to this game.
なぜ今回ストーリーモードを追加した理由について、語っていただけますでしょうか。
作ることに関して本当にいろんな仕掛けや敵とかいろんなものを追加したんですけども、やっぱり遊ぶことに対しても、前よりもずっとバージョンアップしたいなと思いました。
So we knew we wanted to add a lot of elements to the making side of Super Mario Maker 2, but we also wanted to make sure we upgraded the play side of the game as well.
でただ簡単なマップがあってっていうよりはこういう違ったスタイルで、遊んでもらうということをちょっと考えました。
And rather than making a sort of simple
No jumping
map
allowed
layout, we
level.
thought we, it'd be
We're
great
gonna have to make a
have,
no fun allowed stage.
a kind of small world for you to explore like this.
ここだけ 3D の表現をしてて結構、スタッフが大変でした。
So just this part of the game is in 3D, and our staff had to work really hard to make these graphics look the way they do.
What's wonderful here is we've got over
Can you play
100
levels
course
with
the dev
friends?
team has carefully built to
Yeah, I
help
think that
inspire players, give them ideas of what they
confirmed
can do in the Super Mario Maker game. And right off the bat here, I'm going to try to not shame us in front of you, Tezuka-san, but I'm going to try something that's very
Reach the
hard
goal
for me.
without
It's a course with a clear
jumping.
condition where I'm not allowed to really leave the ground. I can't jump. And every part of my muscle memory when I'm playing a Mario game is that I want to jump over obstacles, but I'm not allowed to because of our new clear condition.
Right?
Mr.
Don't you
Tezuka, I
feel
was
that
wondering
way?
if you could talk a little bit more about sort of where the idea for clear conditions came from.
It looks so nice,
We're obviously seeing
too.
one of them right here that you can't jump, you can't even leave
Is
the
that
ground.
girl
There's ones
like
where you
a
collect
pro
coins,
Mario
defeat
Maker
certain
player?
enemies. If you could
She's
tell
like
us a little bit
muscle
about the
memory.
thought process on the dev team, we'd love to hear that.
今回ちょっと難しいこととして、クリア条件のあるコースをチャレンジしてるんですけれども、今回はジャンプできない地面から離れられない、コースになってるんですけれども、そのクリア条件についての追加について語っていただけますでしょうか。
3DS 版でも条件ゴールっていうそういうお題の遊びはあったんです
Upgraded
けど
1080p
それを見て
Mario Maker
これを
2 streams?
本当に組み込むべきだなって考
I
え
mean, I
て
probably
I thought you had an
can.
option
So
for it
some of the
already.
courses that we made available for
change it
people
right
to
now,
play
right?
in the
No, I
Nintendo
can't
3DS
change
version,
Oh, it's only
1080p on the
900.
fly.
It's
Mario
only up
Maker,
to 900.
involved some
No, I can
clear
change it to
conditions,
1080p, but I can't do it
we thought
during
we'd like to
stream.
try and make that available when making
Oh,
courses
okay.
too this time.
But when
同じコースでもこう
But
条件を変えるこ
people
と
will
で
still have
何
the
倍に
option
も
to
こ
view
う
it
バ
in
リ
the
エーション
lower
ができ
quality,
て
right?
遊びが広がると思います
Yeah, they can still like
So adding a
make it
clear
on a lower
condition
quality.
to a course
They
that you
want.
may have already played, or
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
good.
adding a clear condition two courses just allows the type of
It
way
wouldn't be
to play that
CPU
course,
intensive
the
either,
challenge
since
you'll have
I'd
to
be
be almost
I'd be
multiplied.
playing it on a Switch. It's not like
It's
I'm
interesting
streaming
with
and
the
playing a
conditions
PC
making
game.
things that are more like puzzles. In this course,
Oh,
for
yeah,
example,
that's true.
there's a lot I have to do because jumping not being in my arsenal, I have to find other ways to get around.
ジャンプできないから他の
うん
進め方を見つけないといけないです
そう
ね。
ただジャンプできない
Oh my god, the one up's going up there.
床から
That boost circle is going fast.
足
What
が浮いた
the?
らダメっていう、
うん
ジャンプよりも
That's a
難しい
fast boost circle, man.
And that's really, like you said earlier, even more difficult than not being able to jump. You can't even leave the ground, so that makes things really difficult.
And it's very creative the
see
ways
Mama
that
hit
there are different lifting
Two-Face. He,
mechanisms.
like,
I've
gasped.
seen Monty Moles here. We've seen some trampolines, some other
like
things that will
the
get me up to a
doctor.
platform as long as it's not that I have initiated the action and I
I'm
don't like
looking
hop
at
off
the
too early.
Nintendo
I'll be
chat.
okay, but it's like I almost don't want to have my right hand on the buttons because I don't want to risk it. And this is unfair.
Resist.
This is way too much temptation, like a 30 coin right there.
If you
これをどうやっ
jump.
てクリアするか
Oh,
楽し
God.
みですね。
So you have
Come
to
here,
think
come here,
about how am I going to
Come
get
here,
that?
come here, come here.
Oh yeah, the bomb.
うわ
I
ー
got them all. Nice.
Damn, that was smart
これ
thinking
なんかすごいア
actually.
イデアですよね。これ考えた人。
So whoever thought of that really had a good idea, huh?
Oh yeah, it's so clever.
brain.
And one thing I love about story mode is, if you're a course maker, it's a great place to just go and get ideas. If you feel like you've got a little bit of creator's block, the development team has so many interesting ways of how they use these parts. Oh.
自分のコースのメイクに悩んでいるなら、まあストーリーモードに
Oh,
入
that's
って
for the
そのアイデアを
10 coin block.
見なが
Not
ら
necessary.
アイデアが湧いてくるかもしれませ
そうんです
ね。。
There's like so much pressure on her, if you guys can't tell.
簡単なサンプルコースはあったん
There's
です
so
けど
much pressure on her because if she
それがもっ
fucks
と
up,
長いコースですね。
so many people are going to be
それを見な
mad.
がら本当に
The
The development team, like,
Yeah.
look, we told you that you had one job. Play this
Yeah,
level.
we had some,
Don't
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
up.
sure.
sample courses.
I bet you she's sweating, boy.
But we wanted to include.
She probably had to play this level like
Practice.
20 times over just to get it proved, like, yes, I can do this, alright? You can trust me. I can play the stage without fucking up.
Making part of the game.
I'm trying to collect as many coins as I can. There we go.
Nice.
Since a big part of the story mode is something has happened to Princess Peach's castle, we need to help rebuild it. The Toads spent all their money, so we're helping them earn coins. It's really important for me to get as many of these as I can.
まあピーチ姫のキャッスルが何かトラブルがあったそうですので、お金をコインを集めてそれを修理しようという活動がメインですね。
そうです。
So I'm going to hop into another bit of save data in a second so we can show something a little bit later on in story mode. But one other thing I wanted to show off that's really cool, I think especially for folks who are coming to this game who maybe haven't played a Mario game in all these different game styles, is this little spot, Yamamura's Dojo. So Yamamura, folks who played the original Super Mario Maker might know he is our course-making master pigeon. Some folks might not realize Yamamura himself is actually not a pigeon. He is a veteran
they
course
have
designer
lessons.
over at Nintendo. But overall here we've got a really interesting mix of new educational tools. Over here in Mario's Move, for each of the game styles, I will see all my moves. So if I'm not sure, okay, how do I use Cat Mario?
And there's some
I can
advanced
Wow.
jumps that you might.
check.
There's some advanced jumps you might
Oh,
not
that's
even realize
cool.
in some of these styles. So I think this is actually going to be a really cool thing for a veteran and new players to review.
Yeah, and in story mode, I will get a separate.
I don't think
pause
I'll
mode option
ever
where I
look
can
at
see
that. I
exactly
never
what
look
the
at, like,
controls are for the game style I'm playing.
whenever I
If you
play-
haven't seen
I don't
it
think
before,
I've-
if you're
I-
who's newer to Mario
Yeah,
Maker
I've
and
never
younger
looked at the
player,
manual
it's a great
ever
place to get
when I've played
familiar, but
ever
also
any
have
game.
some
Maybe
maker
you
lessons.
should to make
And
it
Jessica-san,
easier
I
on
wonder
you.
if you can tell us a bit more about this new way of educating the player, because it's a little different from the tutorials in the original game.
まあ今回は山村道場に入ってきたんですけれども、まあこれは結構たくさんのレッスンがありますが、これもスーパーマリオメーカー1の時のチュートリアルとちょっと違いますので、それについて話していただけますでしょうか。
まず山村道場ってネーミング
Someone
Treating
said
the
these
player
lessons started in
fairly.
the first game intro.
考えてくれた
Oh,
んです
in
け
my
ど、
So
First game in my
personally,
opinion.
I'm a fan of the Yamamura Dojo name. This is actually something that folks in the Treehouse came up with, and I really like it.
日本人だとあまり道場って自ら思いつかなかったと思う。
It says
So
treating
as a
the player
Japanese person,
fairly.
with dojo being a Japanese word, we probably
Why are
wouldn't
you
think
like
to
this?
call it
It's
that,
it's trying to teach
but
people
yeah, I really like it.
to be
でも
nice.
実際に
I
は
don't think anyone's
道
gonna
場って
listen
い
though.
う場所鍛錬するとかレッスンするとかそういうものではないんです。
Oh, is that what Nina
So
does?
a dojo is a place where you would actually do some serious
What? But she's
training
like,
and
why are you
It's
study
like
maker
that?
practice,
lessons.
but
It's like
these
going to
lessons aren't
school,
quite that-
learning
that
how to make
Ah.
levels.
で
It's like, no, you shouldn't make
作る
levels
ヒント
where
が
there's
たくさん
off-screen
ここに詰まってい
thwomps.
るで、
どうぞ。
割と任天堂の、
so if you
レ
do
ベルデザイン
something
の
like
ノウハウ
bad,
が
like a
実はこ
troll
の中
level.
にギュッとこ
Oh,
う
that's a
That's
good way to
詰め込まれて
control
いる
those
感じ
bad
です。
levels.
So
That's
there's all
smart.
sorts of little hints and
Well, it's
tricks
just
about
giving
how
you
to make levels
lessons.
in here, and I think
Not
a
saying
lot
that you
of
have to do it.
Nintendo's
Some people will be
know-how
like,
that
yeah, I
we've,
don't care.
you know,
Well, people
accumulated
can
over the years is really
download
packed
them.
into all of these little lessons, and it's there for you
If
to
you
find.
do.
そういうふうに思ってくれる人はどれくらいかわからないですけども、
to even
こ
do
れ
that in
で
the
刺
first
激を受け
place.
て、面白いコースを作ることにチャレンジする人が増えたらいいなと思います。
And so, you know, I'm not sure how many people will make full use of the lessons here, but it's my hope that people really do and get inspiration in making their own courses from what we've got inside the Yamamura Dojo.
And the writing, honestly, is just really fun and
Inspiration.
entertaining in them as well. So what I'm going to do now is actually hop us into a different save file. So in this save file, we're a little further along, so we're not going to show you how the castle has shaped up. We're not going to show you the course list anymore, but we are going to show you a few different courses. And again, they're over 100, so this is a tiny slice. And some of the other things that folks can expect in the story mode. So I'm in the first course, and this one is a lot of fun.
Yeah, right away. So we've seen that 3D world style, Mr. Tezuka. I was wondering if you could talk to us about, you know, this is a brand new game style for Super Mario Maker 2, the 3D world style. I wonder if you could talk to us though about adapting,
That looks
you know, adding
pretty.
that to the game, adapting that game style to Super Mario Maker. Love to hear some of your thoughts on that.
まあ、今回は
It's a nice
3D ワール
change.
ド、マリオ 3D ワールドのレベルを見ているんですけれども、今回、スーパーマリオメーカー2の新しいゲームスキンとして入ってきたのですが、まあ、もともと 3D だったゲームを、2D の形式にアダプトすることについて喋っていただけますでしょうか。
はい、新しいマリオメーカーを作るにあたってどんな新しいスキンを入れようかってすごく迷ったんですけども、最終的にこれにしました。
So we knew we wanted to bring in some sort of a
Background
new
build blasters
game,
are gonna throw me
game
off
style for Super Mario
with like
Maker 2.
hitboxes and stuff.
And this is the
Oh,
this
she
is the
died.
game that we ended up deciding on.
で 3D で作られた世界をこの 2D の
Rip, she's fired now. I bet the entire chat is like, Rip, she's fired.
And it actually was pretty
Read
challenging
the
to take a
chat.
game that was
She's
originally
fired.
in
They're just like
3D
low
and bring it
Fs.
into a 2D format like
They're
this.
just like low left.
She's fired now. Feels
Wow,
bad.
that was really
グラフィックスの面からも、いろんなことにおいて、
Come
新しいというか、
on.
Yeah,
我々に
come
とっては
on. That
新しい
person
ことじゃない
deserves to be in.
Hot
So,
pocket.
you know, there's all sorts of different features that this game has. The graphics are different as well. And so this was kind of a new challenge for us and represented, you know, one of the larger things that we had to challenge when making this game.
だから普通に移植するということだったらすごく簡単だったんですけども、もう
That is interesting that you can redirect them.
このシーンを作る、シーンとかスキンを作
So then
る。
maybe you could take one from like the
So
beginning of the
sometimes
stage
our
all the way to
titles,
the end of the
are
stage, you
ported
know?
from one system to the other, and then
Depending on how
things
far it can
like
go
that,
before
you're
it
able
blows
to
up
bring the
itself.
game,
That's the thing.
as it was on one system over to the other, but we're bringing the game, like you said, from 3D into a 2D format here, and that was a big challenge for us.
そういう割り切りがあってやっとできたので、本当に他のものとはちょっと違う。
I don't get it. How did that make her go to the top?
But I think we were successful in bringing you know, Super Mario 3D World into the game, and I think people will be able to kind of get a different sort of flavor of play from that game style.
Yeah, it's really fun. I think it's
You can
it's not
climb
just
the
have that new
pole
moveset, the
when
new
you
art
touch the
style,
pole. I thought touching it
the
was
new
like done
mechanics,
deal.
But also, you saw, even though it's a 2D version of 3D, where you've got those bonsai bills flying into the screen, you've got this sort of depth happening.
Need the momentum
it really,
first.
really feels great.
まあグラフィックスも新しくなってるし、新しい遊びもありますけど、奥行き感もあるんです。例えば、キラーが裏から表に出て。
Hey, SMW baby, here we go. This is my jam.
エディットするときはちょっと、斜め上か
Look,
ら
it's upside down.
エディットして遊ぶときはそれがまたカメラが変わって真横の絵になるっていうちょっと
Oh, wow.
面白い表現もしてます。
And when you're making courses in that game style, you'll actually get a bit of a diagonal
I
view
can
while
flip
making
it.
courses when it goes back to.
Don't
a
worry,
flat
I'm ready,
2D
chat.
style when you're playing.
Look at this.
So
Look.
this
Oh,
course
she's
has
going down
a
the
couple of my
pipe.
favorite things. A night
Nope,
theme,
we're flipping it back over.
which really
Boom.
mixes up how you think
That's
about
how I'm
the
gonna play the
course.
game.
Can you tell us a little bit
Yeah.
more about the development of these? Because it's so interesting how they change up the gameplay in some pretty significant ways.
またすごいコースに入ってきたんですよね。今回は夜のコースにあるんですけれども、 夜という設定を作っているコースに加えるといろんなエフェクトが出てくるんですけれども、それについて
Envy, how are you so good at doing under? How are you so good at doing upside down levels?
絵が変わるだけだったらこのゲームらしくない。
そうですね。
だからそのシーンごとでどんなことが起きるかっていうのは。
This is pretty cool though, because the on and off switch basically stays on.
Like Super Mario Maker, if we just added.
It stays on in the subworld. That's insane.
You're gonna have to try adding.
Use the on and off switch.
To different courses and different types of game styles and see what the effect is.
That's crazy that the on and off switch stays through subworlds, the main worlds. What she's doing with the on and off switch. You hit an off switch in a main world, you go to the subworld through the pipe, and it remains in that position. It's gonna make for some very interesting stages.
変な体験ってこのゲームに合ってるかなと思います。
So yeah, you might feel, these types of levels make you feel a little bit strange, but that's okay too.
Well, the fact that in that, go ahead.
だからまあいろんなシーンを変えてみてどんなことが起こるかっていうのは自分の目で確かめてみてほしいと思います。
And I really hope that people will enjoy adding this setting to their own stages in different game styles and see what the effect is with their own eyes.
Wow, this is super cool.
I think that's what's so exciting is I love to make courses and the fact that the night theme it changes the
I'm ready
game,
to
not
sink
just how the way
10,000 hours into this.
You can have your sub area with that night. A player's going to go down a
Probably
pipe
the
and they
upside
might
down.
not know what's going to happen. Is it going to be upside down gravity? Is it going to be something else? So it really, I think, it inspires you as a creator to find new ways to surprise the person playing your level.
Playing with friends. That's what you're most excited for.
Then they fucked it up. They fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it, right?
I think they mentioned it briefly
Yeah,
at the
they
beginning.
did.
They didn't say that they fixed it. They said they're gonna try and do something.
例えば作っているコースの
Watch
中
them
で
make it
土
worse.
管を入れてサブエリアを作ったらそのプレイヤーがその土管に入ったら何が起こるかがまさに分からないからそういうことを作れてモーガンが嬉しいです。
本当にねノリのいいスタッフでいろんなことを
Yeah, if they fix it, Sub Saturday is gonna be a thing still. Let's go.
いろんなことを試してたって感じです。
Cool.
So our staff, this was one thing that they were able to
Yeah,
try
the hitbox
out,
on that.
all sorts of
First,
ideas
if
that
we're
they
playing any
have,
online.
and it just inspired them as well. Like, oh, what else could we add to this?
You have to be,
企画
yeah.
担当者だけがこう考えるんじゃなくてデザインのもサウンド
If you
の
want
人
to
もみんな
schedule a
こ
game
う寄っ
date
て
with
いろんなア
someone,
イ
you
デア
have
を
to
詰
meet
め込
them
んだ
on
感じです。
IRL
And it's
first.
not just the person
Got a
who
friend of
was
IRL
kind of
before you can
guiding
play with them
development
in
of the
game.
But we had our designers all throw ideas, up on the board as to what things might occur when you added the night effect. To
Oh my
your
gosh,
stages.
I would have loved to have been in that brainstorm session. I'm sure that was a fun day at the
そういう
office.
企画会議に本当に入りたかったんだけどね。
Okay, so the next course I'm hopping into, I really love because it gives us a really fun look at some things you can do with clear pipes, and they are an
Reach the goal
incredibly
after
fun
grabbing all
course
100
part in the
coins.
Super Mario 3D World style.
And you guys also saw there's a clear condition for this course. You can see that she needs to collect 100 coins, and there's a little counter up in the upper left counting how many Sam has collected.
今回も100
All these
万円の
timed
コインを
blocks, that's new.
取らなければならないクリア条件。
I wonder what happens if you get stuck in it.
あ、
And it
条件
switches.
ゴールです。
はい。
そうですね。100枚取るとか敵をね何匹やっつけるとか、本当に自由にいろんなことができるようになってるのがすごいと思います。
Yeah, and with clear conditions, there's a variety of them you can set when making your courses.
Original
For example,
Super
needing
Mario
to defeat
World
a
had
certain
no
number of specific
hitbox at all. If you got
enemies, things like
yeah,
that as
yeah.
well,
If you
so.
walk through, it
And
finishes.
sometimes you're
In
creating
Mario
a course,
Maker
the clear
1, you had to like
conditions
actually
reflect what
touch.
you've already placed in a
touch
course,
it.
so you don't have to necessarily plan
I think it might be
for
different in Mario Maker
You could
2,
just
where
make
it's
a
kind of
course
like
that
how
feels
it
really
was
good
in
to you,
Mario
and then when you're
Maker
done, take a
or
look and see,
Mario
okay,
World,
which clear
right?
conditions are supported by what I made.
まずコースを作ってその作ってからどのクリア条件を追加すればいいかと考えてもいいんですよね。
そうです。そうしてほしいと思いました。
Yeah, that's actually what I'm hoping people will do is finish their course
she's getting
and then
beat up.
decide, okay, maybe I'll put a clear condition on this and what one would be good.
だから一つのコースを作ってでそれにどんな条件を入れるかっていうのをもうみんなで
Sort of looked like they went back to the SMW style. I'd be okay with that, to be honest.
ずっと自分でじっくりと考えるのもいいし、いろんな作り方があると思う。
So you can make a
What
course
the?
and
She
have
can
people
shoot
play
fire
and
through the
then
clear
have them
pipe.
help you decide what sort of clear condition would work well for this course, or you can do that on your own and make that decision all by yourself.
So this guy kind of looks like trouble, but I think I can use these clear
Oh,
pipes.
that's so
Nice.
cool.
Pathing fireballs through clear pipes is so satisfying.
このね透明度感も今回新しく 3D ワールドから取り入れたんですけどもすごく良かったと思います。
So I'm really happy we were able to include these clear pipes from Super Mario 3D World.
Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
Oh my god. Chain
Can't
reaction.
escape. Oh no! Don't chase me! Don't chase me!
It's like the squids
Stay
have
away.
different little
And you can't
animations
use the
now.
clear pipes too, so I gotta be careful not to.
At least in this
just have
world.
it chase me through.
It's
There
more
we
like
go.
they're just
If you
going in
go
one
hang out down
direction
there.
rather than going back and forth up like top left, top right, you know? Like their AI in
Mr.
Mario
Tezuka, I'm
Maker
tempted to
1
ask you
was
how fireballs
painful.
work underwater, but maybe that's a company secret. So
in this game it looks a little easier to manage
まあ
them.
どうやって水中の中でファイアボールが燃えているかについて聞きたいんだけど、それは秘密かもしれないので、ま
Not gonna notice me.
それは言わないでください。
あ、So yeah, please don't ask me.
でもね普通の我々の作り方だったら水中でキラーとかまあこういうことはできるだけやめようとかいうようなことも自由に
Not going for the top of the flag, right? She had a fire flower. She could have easily knocked that guy out.
But that actually brings up a good point. Whereas in a game where we might not include things like bullet bills or fireballs in an underwater course, in a game like this, if you want to do that, you can do it. And
Yeah.
you know that's the kind of game we wanted to make.
yeah, it really is like the ultimate Mario playground toolbox.
I know we've been having a blast with the office and building the invitational courses as well, watching you guys have fun iterating on that and trying out new things.
I still learn things. I think I know everything, and then I like trigger a certain thing, and I realize an icicle can trigger an on-off switch, and I'm like,
Hey, look,
did not know
desert
that.
theme.
Okay, so this
Yeah, I like that one.
is a really tricky course,
We're seeing another.
largely because of the desert wind.
Oh,
here
it's
at
like the
night.
Celeste, the wind.
So let me see if I can get
It's like
this.
playing
so this
Celeste,
is
you have
if
a
desert, and then turn on
the wind
night,
you have to
you'll
fight
get this
against.
intermittent wind, which completely changes the feeling that Sam is having as she's playing.
Yeah,
Oh, she
so
didn't-
here I've got a
So they
quiet
don't
space I
push
can
you
just hang
back?
out. So I'm just going to stand here. I'm not touching anything on my controller. Mario's good,
Yeah,
but then as soon
that's-
as the wind picks up, I'm sliding. I'm not doing anything. It makes platforming challenges so much trickier, and it's so interesting when you're dealing with boss fights, trying to make sure, okay, I need to time this also to the wind. Sometimes it's actually going to give you an extra boost to get somewhere. Other times, it's going to push you right where you don't want to be.
砂漠のコースを夜設定に設定すると風も出てきますよね。
そうですね
That was like an easy boss
Yeah, it's
fight.
going to make things a little careful if I don't time this
あ
right.
んまり言っちゃうとこれから買って作る人は楽しみが減りますね。
So I don't want to give away all the secrets about what's lying in
Those
wait for
coins.
you in the nighttime courses because people might
Give us all the
get
secrets.
bored, but yeah, there's a lot.
Greedy.
Definitely. And folks who are watching at home might notice there's a new little icon at the lower left of my screen that you haven't seen before. That's something special that we actually wanted to introduce during this segment as well and talk about a little bit.
Hearts.
So we triggered that earlier.
Yeah,
so we could
you can't
show it
see
off. I'm just
that.
gonna make sure I'm somewhere safe.
You can't see that unless you're
Where's-
playing
So here, for
creative.
example, if I was
Creative-
having a
creative
really
mode.
hard time with a
Really?
course and
Yeah.
the game noticed, hey, you're maybe having a rough time, my brother turns up and gives me access to a little collection of course parts. So Luigi's going to say, hey, you seem like you're having a hard time, bro. Let's see if this can help you out.
What?
And
You
here
can
we
create
have
on the
a
fly?
small assortment of course parts. What's cool is I can actually use these to modify the course I'm playing. So it might be I'm having a hard time with a jump. Maybe
I don't
wanna
like
use
that.
some blocks to make a platform for myself, or I'm just going to go all out and toss this guy in there. But can we talk a little bit about this help
Maybe that's
feature
not like
in
the
Luigi
easier
and how this is
difficulties.
going to be interesting to folks who are playing the game?
はい、まあここが難しい進めないと感じたら、ルイージのアシストを
There we go.
設定することもでき
Alright,
て
boom.
限られたパーツ、も
Wind!
与えてくれますの
That did not
で
stay
それ
long.
を使って進めるように自分で
Oh, she's gonna die to
調
this.
整することができ
She's
ます。
so dead.
それについて
I knew it was coming.
喋っていただけます
Okay,
でしょ
I'm
う
going to
か。
clear that out
そうですね。
first.
このモード自体自分が遊んで
Scripted though, by the way.
楽しかったんですね。
She had to die so she can
これ
show
ばっ
off
かり
that she needs the
続けて
to
しまうん
use
じゃ
the
ないかな
part
って
to
心
win.
配しました。
はい、すいません。
Scripted.
このモードだけでもずっと
Wow.
楽しめてしまうので、作ることよりももうずっとこれ遊んでしまうんじゃないか、ず
ん
っと遊び続けてしまうんじゃないかという心配をしました。
So I was worried that some people might get so hooked on this mode that they would just continue playing it and just go right through it.
で、このゲームの場合、お助けっていうか、 あまりアクションゲームが上手でない人でも、
うん
クリアできるようにしたいなっていう考えも
I guess maybe I
あ
don't
り
have
ま
time
す。
to do from like
But I wanted to make sure that there was something for people who might have trouble with some of these stages, so that they would also be able to make their way through it, and so include some way to help people that might not be as advanced as other players.
これ作るゲームなので、その遊ぶ中にも作るっていうことを少し取り入れるっていうのが、
It's basically a
最後の方で思いついたアイデアです。
Level's too
And
hard.
so, this is a game about making, so I thought it would be fun if there was a way to include a little bit of course making even when you're playing a course like this. So we included this Luigi.
I don't like that option.
だからできるだけこう気軽に遊んでる中
Why you
で
don't like it?
Now you can soft lock yourself.
体験してほしい。
I don't like
And,
it.
Yeah, I
The
wanted
fact that you can
people
give
to just
yourself
have
power-ups
a,
whenever you want.
a lighthearted, casual
Yeah.
way to be able to add some making elements to courses while they
So
were
it's more
playing.
casual.
我慢して。
I wonder if like every
あ
stage is going to be like that,
何
or
も
if it's just like a select few stages if they decide to make it like that. I assume if it's a select few stages where if you allow that or not on your level,
そういうふうにこう
all the super expert levels won't allow you to have
And so
it.
that means
Ruining your
that
house,
you don't
boom,
have
boom.
to just persevere, stoically and make your way through the course without, making any changes. This gives you the ability, if you want there to be a block
the
here,
winds.
you want to make a small change, you can go ahead and do that.
日
Babe?
本のお祭りを
What?
意識した。
Oh, you're not saying anything?
Yeah, and this little music and animation
But
you're
I
seeing is
am.
something from like a
Need help?
Japanese festival that we thought it would
I've
be
been
fun to
talking
add.
to you.
It's really cheerful.
Yeah, that's one of the new sound
I thought you
effects.
were calling me IRL.
Okay.
I'm
I
not.
think we got time for one more, so I can pull one more
I don't
course
have
out
a
of your
phone with
course.
me.
Yeah, that one's
calling
hard.
you.
You want to stump me, put a desert wind in there, and suddenly I'm flying all over the place,
Yeah,
or
you
I'm
think-
overcompensating because I think the wind's about
You're
to
so
start. And I'm like, oh no, I'm going to jump the
paranoid.
wrong way.
風が難しいんですよね。とにかく。
でもね、自分で作った難しいコースは自分でも
I guess that would
許せる
make interesting puzzle stages, yeah.
But, if that's a difficult course,
But it could
that
also
you-
be a
you
pain
have made
too, because you
yourself,
might think you
you'll be
need
okay with
something, but then you
like that,
won't. It could,
with
it
it being
could
that difficult.
で我々
There
が
could be
用意した
cheese
作った
with
コース
you doing
の
that
嫌
and
がる
having the
人
option to do that. I don't know.
I do think that we made those courses, so we're okay with them being hard. There may be other people who are a little bit upset with us for making some difficult courses.
I think
But-
there's a really nice mix in there, which is good, and especially once we get into people sharing their own courses, it's going to be such a variety of additional courses for people to play. And if we're lucky, I'm going to
Hey,
try
take
to
it
pull
easy,
this off in one
Clobeard.
shot. This is another clear
See ya,
condition. All I have to do is
Clobeard.
beat one enemy. You can
Have a nice
beat one
one.
enemy. That's no problem. Just beat a Pom Pom. But the problem is where I'm fighting the Pom Pom is a little complicated. So I've got these blinking blocks, and she wants to use them
Or I would
as
say
well
lock
as me.
box.
So if I don't
So she'll
give her
drop a
somewhere to
key for
stand,
that lock box.
she's not going to end up somewhere I can fight her. No. Come here, Pom Pom. Come on.
And I like that that key warp block is right there,
There
so
we
it's
go.
very clear. You cannot move on without. This is a really classic-looking boss fight too. It's really
Hopefully I've redeemed myself.
Yeah.
At least I got
That's
that
cool
one
for
wrong.
boss fights. It drops you in a room and you
And
can't
here, so I've
leave
got the little
and
flag
exit
above
the
my head. I
room.
manage the clear condition.
Like the
And
boxes.
it's almost like forgiveness, this little blinking block's like, it's okay. We'll just take you up to the top.
The boxes make you go into a room
So-
and prevent you from leaving like an actual
Thank
boss fight.
I wanted to make sure while
Or
I
if
was
you
here
used a
that I
door
play
or a pipe,
okay.
you could just like kind of go back through it.
And I think that's about all the time
Possible.
we've got. But thank you so much for joining us. And as you said, the dev team is still working on things in the game, wrapping things up, and that new ability that's going to be coming with an update to be able to play with your friends online, I think is something that hopefully folks will really enjoy when the game launches, and then we get some of the update work done.
先ほど言ったように、
so they're gonna update it.
Play with your friends online.
でオンライン友達と
I
never thought I'd see-
ができ
hear
る
those
ような
words.
アップデートが来ることが皆さんが嬉しく思いますよね。
Not all hope is lost.